Look at that. Light comes in through the lens and travels back to the photoreceptors in the back. Now let's take a close-up look at the back membrane specifically. And I've highlighted these using graphics. These carrot-shaped objects are the cones. These are the photoreceptors that perceive color. The rods are the photoreceptors that perceive black and white. Now check out what's in front of them. We have several layers of other cells. They do not see, they are blocking some of the light needed by the photoreceptors. But wait, it gets better. You see this yellow layer? Those are nerve fibers. They don't respond to light, but they sit on top of the cells that sit on top of the photoreceptors. On top of them is a series of blood vessels which sit on top of the fibers, which sit on top of the cells, which sit on top of the photoreceptors. Where the vessels and the nerve fibers converge is called the optic disc. This creates a literal blind spot in our vision. And here's an actual image of an eye, and you can see that convergence and the blind spot. Others don't have this blind spot? A lot, including this guy. The octopus, like other cephalopods, they see better than we do. They see better in dimmer light. They recognize polarized light. And check this out. The blood vessels and the nerve fibers and the helper cells are behind the photoreceptors. So their brains don't have to decode and fill blanks and compensate because there's stuff blocking the image. Why didn't we get this deal? Why would the intelligent designer essentially lay the camera wiring between the lens and our imaging chip, if I can use a camera analogy? Beyond that, geckos have fantastic night vision. They are 350 times more sensitive to color at night than we are. Eagles can see in the ultraviolet spectrum. They have amazing focus, distance, vision of up to 2 miles. How handy would that be in traffic? The four-eyed fish, actually it's 2 eyes, but they're split, able to simultaneously see above and below water at the same time. And beyond the observable, let's talk about the possible. If I was the designer, in my plan, the lenses of our eyes would not lose flexibility and make us farsighted. We wouldn't have refraction errors that make us nearsighted. I would include sensors for UV, infrared. I'd put in macro lenses and zoom lenses, hyperfocus. I would make our eyes immune to allergies. I'd give us a switch for 360-degree vision. I mean, that'd probably drive you crazy if you had it on all the time, but have you ever said, man, I wish I had eyes in the back of my head? Okay, no problem. I'd include that. And if we had to deal with glaucoma, cataracts, or some kind of degeneration, I would make our eyes modular and replaceable. I am sure you can think of a dozen other improvements. Actual intelligent design. No more glasses, contacts, LASIK surgery, no more allergy season, no more blindness.